Hello, y'all. Welcome back to a brand new video. Another episode of, I might call this series River Talk, because it is the easiest thing to pump out really quickly, really fast, and also because I'm lazy right now. That's not true. I just have a lot going on with school, and I just need to get this off real quick, you know? But today we're going to be talking about more college stories. Yeah, no, I know. This is the 30th time I am talking about them, but there's so much that goes on, and it's easy content. So let me be me. The first thing that I'll be talking about. Let me check my list. As you know, I go to school in a city, and this city isn't too bad. It's actually really nice. A lot of nice people. But excluding the nice people, there's what do you call them? Crackheads, tweakers, people that you don't want to be by yourself with. But so there's a lot of those people around. Damn, that sounds bad. I don't want to say those people. I just mean I just mean a lot of, there's not a lot of, no better terms to say besides crackheads around. But the times you do, it's never disappointing. It's, oh my gosh, I can't speak. It's never disappointing. The reason why I say it's never disappointing is because like one time, my girlfriend and I, we were coming back from a date or a dinner, one of those, and we were just literally just talking about a crackhead. And we're like, okay, this is fine. Whatever, it's gonna be a-okay. And the next thing you know is that someone jumps on the tracks. And at first it's like, whoa. Huh? Because if you don't know, if you touch the tracks, touch the third rail, you die. And we're like, okay, this is crazy. And then the guy gets back on the platform and he's like, I'm alive, let's go. And he's gonna go jump again. So sadly, on this stop, the only exit is right next to him. Yeah, we gotta run. So my girlfriend and I real quickly sped walked, and he's trying to yell at my girlfriend for some reason or so. It was like, hey, come over here, and I'm like, no way this is happening. So we rush down the stairs and leave, and the guy started to pick on another sad person that was coming up the stairs and started yelling at them. And this isn't the only time this happens. Like, there was one time when my friends, I don't know if I talked about the story, hopefully not, but my friends and I were coming back from a donut shop that just opened up downtown, and it's called Voodoo Donuts. And if you never had Voodoo Donuts, they're delectable, they're delicious. But we're coming back, and they're in these very bright pink boxes. So we're going down to the subway, and we just see this guy with a high noon in his hand, just staring us down. And we're like, whatever. I get my stuff off. We start walking down, and the next thing you know, he swings at one of my friends, and we're like, whoa. And then he like gets up in his face and starts like staring him down, and he's just trying to rush down the stairs. So then he goes to like swing again, but then stops himself and then continues to go down the stairs. So we're like, okay, please, like, don't hurt us, like, well, not like hurt us, but we don't want to be in a confrontation, especially lose any of our donuts, because those are some good donuts. But we're sitting there now, like down in the subway on the platform, just waiting. He sits down next to this guy, and the next thing you know, we just start hearing him start screaming, just, hey amigo, hey amigo, hey amigo. And we're like, no. I looked at everyone else on the platform, dead quiet. No one, everyone stopped talking. It was just dead silent. Of course, we're like, okay, let's hope this train gets here so quick. We don't want to be here no more. And he starts like talking about like how he's from the hood in the city, and he's like, yeah, I'm from here, I could fight anyone, I could shoot anyone. And we're like, okay, this is like, now it's just embarrassing, you know. The train finally gets here. He goes to one cart, we go to the other, and thankfully he didn't transfer carts, because a lot of people do this here. All right, I'm back. Where was I? What was I talking about? I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, the person that was like screaming at us. Yeah, no, that happens not a lot here actually. Those are the really like specific few times where someone actually like kind of confronts you. But besides that, the most you really get is like people just asking for change and stuff. Yeah, so stuff like that. But one story that I actually really wanted to talk about was a group of friends and I went to our local late night Taco Bell that doesn't close until like 4 in the morning. And we go there and we're really craving, just Taco Bell. And they have like a bunch of DoorDash drivers because it's on a busy street. So they get a bunch of DoorDash drivers. And outside, you're able to park your car. We're waiting inside. A DoorDash driver comes in, grabs his stuff, leaves. And then a minute later, he comes back in. And he's like, he's trying to get the manager's attention. The manager, he's a dickhead. But he goes, hey, someone stole my car. And then the manager goes, don't talk to me like that. I don't care. And literally leaves. And we're like, what? So one of the people that was waiting in line was like, no way, this guy just got his car stolen. So he went outside with him to like help him out. Turns out the guy left his key in the ignition and someone actually just got it and stole his car. That is the first time I've ever seen something like that. Ever. In my entire life. And it was just crazy to me. It was just baffling. And also, I was confused on why he didn't lock the car when he left. Because they do allow parking there. So you could actually park your car, lock your car, and leave. Or even so, you could still leave it running, but lock your car. But that's just, I'm just confused. I'm just confused. Last but not least, having a roommate's fun. But when they're sick, it gets rough. And the reason why I say it, no hate to my roommate. I love my roommate. He's the best roommate I've ever had. And that means a lot. Because I've had a shitty roommate. But this roommate, cool as fuck. And one time he got the flu really bad. He got like, was it type A or type B? Whatever the one that like puts you on your ass for like a month. Not a month, a week. He got that. And at first he was trying to like downplay his sickness. He's like, yeah, I just have a fever. He took his temperature, it's like 103, 104, and we're like, oh my goodness. And we're like, did you take any medicines? And he's like, yeah, I took a fever reducer. Now, if you don't know, I love this guy. If you don't know, if you have a fever on a fever reducer, go get help. So we're like, okay, time for you to go to urgent care. And the crazy thing, his parents didn't want him to. Like, so keep in mind, we're underclassmen. So, of course, you could only do so much, like freedom-wise. But I was like, you have a 104 fever on fever reducers. Go get help. So we went to urgent care together because he's my Pookie Wookie bear. And we're waiting there for 4 hours. I forgot how long urgent care is because they don't, because they're like, are you dying? No? All right, just wait. And we waited and waited. And then eventually we got in. I saw the sun go from mid sky to down low, gone, because this was in the winter. And I'm like, okay, this kind of sucks now. But it's worth it because my roommate's okay. He gets the test, has the flu, and it's real bad. And we're like, all right, time to go get medicine. And he was out of it. I gave him some medicine, like to hold, and he put it down on the ground, walked right over it, forgot it was there. So it really got him. It got him bad. But what I'm really glad was he was able to get okay, and he was able to go home and actually rest, which is cool and dope. But all in all, college is fun as fuck. You should totally go to college. If no, well, first, of course, to seek a higher education. But besides that, the fun stories and stuff that would just happen, you should totally go. I don't want to say you should go for the environment, but it's so much money that it's not worth it for the environment. I'm gonna be honest, it's not worth it. Actually, no, that's a lie. It's totally worth it, but I'm not you, so choose to spend your money wisely. But yeah, that was real fun, and I hope y'all have a good time. Yeah. So yeah. Adios.